Hello everyone, welcome to the video. This is day 29 of JavaScript 30 challenge. In today's video, we're going to make a simple game like this. So if I click on start, so some pop-ups here. If I can click on the pop-ups, there will be a score. So that's the simple game. So it will actually run for 10 seconds, and within the 10 seconds we have to make our score, right? So how can we make this? Let's see the starter code here. So in our starter code we have a div container, that is actual game. Then inside our div container we have some holes, and inside that holes we have our mole that will pop up, right? So basically we are going to deal with this portion, and finally we have to update our score here. So let's code it. We're going to take our hole equal to, okay, let's take our scoreboard first, document dot query selector, and scoreboard has a class name that is score. Okay, then we should take our holes, then it should be document dot query selector all, it should be hole, then all the moles, all to document dot query selector should be all, then the class name here. Okay, everything is fine up to now. Now I'm going to add a function that is going to return a random time. I'm going to give a minimum and maximum time, then constant time equal to, I will use math.random here, then I will multiply it with our max minus min and add our min value. So it will actually return something between this max and min value. I'm going to make it round, otherwise it will return a fractional value. So round. Okay, now let's return our time. Okay, this random time will be our pop-up time, how much time it will pop up and pop down. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to add another function that is random hole. It will select a random hole to pop up the mole. Okay, I will pass the array holes. Now I'm going to add a hole here, then it should give us a random value that is math.random, and we should multiply with our holes dot length, length. Okay, that's it. But it will also give us a fractional value. We will take only the floor value here, not the rounded value. Remember, floor value here. Okay, that's it. So there could be a problem that the random value can be same to consecutive time, so we should add a let previous hole, and I will keep it -1 if hole equal to previous hole. It will actually not return. Okay, it will return something. It will return, and it will call the random hole once again with holes. Okay, otherwise it will update our previous hole to hole, and it will return our holes, the element of hole. Okay, everything is fine up to now. Now I have to actually run the game. Okay, game run. Okay, let's actually see the value here. So I will call our time random time, give a value between 200 milliseconds to 2 seconds. Then I'm going to take the whole, that will be random whole, and pass the array random holes. Okay, now let's see the output. Time and whole, sorry, time and whole. Okay, let's see the output here. So game run, it is saying undefined, then a whole is returned. Undefined value, basically the time, why the time is undefined. So, oh sorry, it is random whole, it should be random time. Now let's see the output again. So it is giving us a time, and okay, now what I have to do is basically whole dot class list dot add, there should be a class list called up. Okay, let's see the output. It should work. Yes, it worked. Actually pop up, but it is not removing, so I will add a set interval, sorry, set timeout function. The time should be time that is generated by random value, and inside that I'm going to just copy this and remove this one, right? Also we're going to call our game run function once again, right? Let's try it. So it is actually working continuously, and the pop-up is remaining in the screen for a random amount of time generated by the randomizer function. Okay, now the problem is the game will not stop. Okay, so we have to stop the game. For this I'm going to add time up and make it false. Then here, if not time up, then we will run the game, otherwise we will not. Try this. Okay, I'm going to make time up equal to true, and the game stopped, right? So now what we have to do is add a function that will start the game. Okay, if we call the start game, it will call our game run function, and I will add a set timeout. Okay, inside that I will write an arrow function, and the timeout will be after 10 seconds. Okay, now it should be our time up equal to true. Okay, it should make our time up equal to true. Now let's see, sorry, we have our start button here, so there is something wrong, I guess. It will call a game run. Okay, if not time up, okay, it will call time. Everything should be fine here. Let's see where is the problem. Let's see the output. I'm using game run function. It has just worked for one time. Let's see the problem here. Game run, if I comment this function and run that, okay, it is working without it, but it is not working with that. Timeout, okay, time up equal to true. I'm not even running this function, but where is the problem? We can add our time up to false here and try it again. Now if I click on that, yeah, it is now working. Now what I have to do is basically add a event listener to all the modes. Sorry, modes dot for each add event listener, so inside our event listener we have to add event click, and I will call a function that will call score update, and we will use a variable score. Let score equal to, okay, I will let it here and make score equal to 0 for our start game. Now I will write the function score update, then inside that I will do score plus plus, then there is scoreboard dot class list dot add, and it should not be class list, rather it should be text content equal to score. Let's see if it works. I'm removing the console, then okay, yes, it is now working. But there is another problem. The problem is I should actually remove the mole from the screen. Whenever I click on that, mole is dot parent, so it is actually on the mole is dot parent dot class list dot remove. It should be up here. Let's see the output. It is not removing instantly. Why? Console log these dot parent. Let's see the output of this dot parent. It is saying undefined. Let's remove this console log. Is there any other console log? No. Start again. It is saying undefined. Why it is undefined? If I use this, okay, it should have a parent. Sorry, this is not parent, this is parent node, so it should be parent node, right? Let's see the output. Yes, it is now working. So everything is fine, I think. Let's see the output of the game. Everything is fine, but when I start the game, it actually do not make the score to 0. So I should make the score 0. Sorry, z. Okay, now I think everything will be fine now. Okay, it's a little bit tricky. Okay, okay, now it's start new game. Yeah, it turns into 0. So that's it for today. Everything I have coded here will be in my GitHub repository, and repository link will be in my description box. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.